everyone, and welcome to another episode of Pod But Make It Fashion. My name is Dennis.
And my name is Sander, and we are talking today about episode 5 of cycle 6 of America's Next Top Model. The name of the episode is The Girl Who Kissed a Male Model.
Wow.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
She did.
And then some. And then she ran away.
Where you going, bitch? Was it like...
Bye!
No. There was fire. There was sparks.
But before that, we first start with Gina.
Oh, Gina.
Who's Gina. This episode is centered around Gina.
The episode could have been called
Gina.
The girl whose name is Gina.
Gina. Girl in naughty essence. No, I'm just... Oh, no, essence with a... Girl in need of attention.
Of an attitude.
And that is very true.
The girl who is in need of an attitude.
That is it. Yeah, but she starts actually quite sad, saying that like Jade is mean to her.
Yeah.
Which I don't think anyone can deny.
No. And
well,
also,
Jade can.
Jade is acting like she has no idea.
Yeah.
And she's also saying like Jade is really getting to me. And they're like, ooh, that's sad. I mean, you could be like,
but she said that before in episodes.
Yeah?
Like, yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Like, it's working, Jade. What you're doing is working.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's sad. Yeah, she's the weakest link of the competition right now, and that's very obvious.
Very obvious. But she gets there. There is a moment, we'll get to that probably later, where she's like, "Oh, but actually, you're doing okay now." I think during the challenge or something. But we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. We get to. Because, I think it will be a lot of Gina today.
To get back to the girl who kisses the male model.
Oh, Nnenna.
Nnenna calls with her boyfriend. And in the beginning, it's nothing interesting. She just calls with her boyfriend. I think just to let the people know that she has a boyfriend.
And this is
like
set the stage.
Set the stage for a build up to, and we're going to say now, to be continued.
Yeah.
Because... we go to, surprise, Janice Dickinson.
Yes, they got a Tyra mail. What's your favorite position? Okay. Yeah. And then they go to Janice Dickinson. Veranda thought it was a man. She wasn't sure. So like, who's that? I think it's a man or something. Wow, could have been.
Side note, we have Lisa.
You were cheering. You were so happy, right, Janice? Your favorite contestant
ever. Do you know
what
the best part was? They say, and Lisa's also here because she was really good at posing. Said, who?
She's the only one who said yes to working together with Janice, I think.
I was going to say, most people like Janice.
Yeah, I hear afterwards that people were okay with Janice, but when I see her this episode, we'll get to it later on, she seems like the biggest bully ever.
Yeah, but I think, and we'll get an example later of that I think that's why she gets hired back every time for like these small things, because she does what the production tells her to do. Yeah. Because it like during the whole... Well, it wasn't even a challenge. It was like...
What was it? Lesson.
The lesson, yeah, let's call it that. She really picks out Gina to do something weird, and I kind of get what she wanted to do.
She was okay.
She wanted to let Gina be like, just be goofy, just let go, doesn't matter. Yeah. And I think also that's why she's also very eccentric and everything. But I think the reason... Because she don't know who Gina is. She doesn't know who to pick or whatever. Like, she's been told by production.
Told her she's the one you have to... Yeah. And because I heard some girls afterwards talking about Janice quite positively. So I was like, okay, this was not her moment. But we'll get to that later.
I think maybe that for the camera, she puts on something, which works in a way because it's entertaining. But I also found it hilarious to come back to Lisa. Yeah, she was chosen to be here because she was so good at posing. Anyone remember Nick? I'm sorry, but like, there's a comparison there, and not in a comparison that Nick was way better in posing.
But don't you think they asked Nick and Nick said no?
No, they didn't. They asked Nick. They only asked Lisa because they thought, this could lead up to something.
But
Lisa
what
and Janice together.
Yeah.
But the best part was, it was like the assignment was not assignment. The lesson was like about editorial and commercial, and then first Janice does some commercial poses, like looking good because Janice is a good model.
And she gave some good tips to do the ha ha ha, like you're catching the train or catching the bus or whatever, ha ha ha.
And then Lisa talks a little bit about the editorial. And you can do like this, and then Janice is like, yeah, you could do that.
No, it's literally, I wrote it down. Lisa said, and then we have editorial, and Lisa said, it's all about, and then she's doing a pose, it's all about, the boringest pose ever. And then Janice said, That's good.
Yeah.
but that's the only thing Lisa did.
Yeah.
It's all about it. And she puts one hand up. And that's what was editorial about that. Lisa, you didn't pose at all.
No.
You peeing in the diaperless cycle was a better pose than what you're doing right now. It's not okay.
I'm so sorry that you had to bring that up. I think that I wasn't enthusiastic about this episode, but now you brought me down.
Why did you
have to bring that
You
memory
forgot
back?
about... When I see Lisa, I think about the diaper, and she brought it all on herself.
No, when I see Lisa, I think about, you're not okay.
Okay, fair enough. But the diaper is a good example of that.
You yeah.
Don't
sorry.
ask someone back who peed in the diaper the cycle before. But
Well, I get it why they asked her back, because they were like, what could happen now? Maybe she takes the diaper off right now and she pees outside of the diaper. You don't know.
And it reminds me now how good we have it this season. If we don't have Lisa in the show, she's gone. We don't have her this
Well,
season.
there's Jade now.
Oh, there's Jade, yeah. Yeah, sorry guys. I made a big deal about Jade that I found her quite funny. And Dennis is every time like, why the fuck do you like Jade? It's the first time he sees this season. I'm like, yeah, maybe it will happen. I don't know. But in my remembrance, I love Jade. But maybe it's not clicking.
No,
the math is a mad thing.
Maybe you've grown as a person, and back then you were like, oh my god, she's so cool. And now you're like, I know better.
Yeah, but I always hated Lisa.
Then I'm sorry, there's something wrong with you. Let's just make that conclusion, yeah.
Well, maybe I just have a blind spot for this whole season.
But can we, okay, so back to the lesson.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we're done.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even practice themselves. They were just like, it was just Lisa and Janice showing some stuff. And then they were just seated. They could ask questions, but no one really got to do anything. Or I would be like, okay, you do this pose now. Okay, you want to be a little bit more like this, or like that's like Miss J, right? Miss J, yeah. She always practices with them when they do like runways or stuff like that. Like,
or maybe it was not interesting, or maybe because also Janice, I mean, she did the modeling herself good and showing like the modeling.
And she's
like
good
tips.
With helping.
Yeah, but she got some questions and she gave vague answers. Because someone is asking, like, fair enough, like, hey, how long do you hold a pose? It depends.
No,
like,
but I get that one. I get that one because sometimes you need to hold a pose a little bit longer to really make sure that it hits the light or whatever. And sometimes you can go like...
Yeah, okay.
So
yeah, but
I get that answer.
Yeah, but also you always hear, find the light. So Brooke asked the question, I always have difficulty find the light, how to do it. You have to know your angles.
Yeah, like, no, but
what does that mean?
No, I also get what that means because
you're such a Janice fan.
No, because I get what she's saying because she cannot give a straightforward answer because she doesn't have Brooke's face, so she can't tell her what is catching light. It's like because maybe in Janice's situation, she would be like, for me, if I lift up my chin, that would work. And maybe for Brooke, that would work too. But maybe it doesn't because she has a different nose. So then the light would fall differently. So maybe she has to bring it up but angle it to a side.
Yeah, but then what you now say, that's what she should have done. She's like, okay, Brooke, you have difficulty. Come stand here. I am the light. What do you do with your face now?
True. But I think also is because they could just ask questions. They were all listening. And she couldn't give personal feedback in that way. Maybe.
And maybe it's also now clear that modeling is not something you... teach by sitting. You just have to do it and then you learn from it. It's not something you can
read a book about it, then you're a model.
Yeah. You have to just do it and you have to have some natural talents.
I see it happening right now. Tyra, this is how to model. One by one by Tyra
One by
Banks.
one. Yeah.
Maybe she created that. I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. No, if she needs some money, she will do it.
But then all of a sudden, the thing is done. But we get to
dinner time
with Janice. And this was full on production because Janice, Gina, come to me.
Yeah.
Who's bothering you? Like, come on.
She already came in a bit like it's like, okay, clap, and everyone's a bit dancing, and everyone was a bit like, hey, clapping, awkward, and Gina was actually doing it, and she's like, come on, Gina, do more. I'm like, Gina is. Leave her alone for 1 second, Janice. Come on. Like, Gina was sitting like, woo. And it was so obvious that they would want to make her feel awkward.
It's like that clip from The Boy with Britney Spears. Just leave her alone.
Yeah, but this is it. I'm a Gina fan now. Poor Gina. But then she asked Gina over. And she asked who was mean to you, who's giving you shit in the house, blah, blah, blah. And then Gina...
Well, wait. First, before sorry to interrupt you. But there's... part before that's really funny because then you see Jade. Me and Janice just really click.
We're the same person.
Like we just really click, and then go on.
And instead of what she said, and she also says, you always say, of course, what you see is what you get. But she's like, we click. what you get is what you get, or something like that. She's like, what you get is what you get. Yeah, but then she's like, who is giving you crap in the house? And Gina is really, they say reluctant. Is that a word? It's really not what she doesn't want to say. She doesn't want to say. She's like, do I really have to say it? Because she doesn't want to rat out anyone. It's clear. And she's like, do I really say? Yes, say it, and I will do it. So then it's like, okay, then I do. Then she points at Jade, who was just eating with her sticks, like. What? You're calling me? I'm like, Jade, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Just tell, like, fair enough. I've been a bitch to you. Ha ha ha.
But it's also like, what did I do? I'm like, you know what you did.
You know what you did. I understand all the other girls that are like, okay, I'm Team Gina, but I'm going to zip it myself. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble. But poor Gina, because Janice took it too far here. You are an adult. Well, they're both adult, but you are the
Janice is adult.
Yeah, but it's like...
There can be discussions about that.
Yeah, but there's a difference in hierarchy, you know? She's like a judge or whatever she is. She's not a judge now, blah, blah, blah. And there's a reason she's not a judge, apparently, because I heard from girls in interviews later on that Janice was wasted as fuck here. So... Makes some sense, maybe.
Yeah.
And she's like, we never read out our bitches. And then Gina's like, but just zip it, bitch. You're dead in my book. You're dead in my book. It's so hard,
Yeah.
But yeah, she was apparently drunk. But Gina paid the price.
Yeah, and then she cried in the car, which was really sad.
Yeah, because she said, I didn't want to say it. But the shitty thing is how Janice reacted. But the shitty thing is also that Jade acted like... Huh? Yeah. She could have been like, yeah, you know, Janice, me and Gina, we're not clicking, and maybe I'm a bit of, I'm a bit too much for her. Well, say something like that.
She could have also said something like, oh, well, okay, like, and
thanks for calling me out, bitch, with a wink, like in a funny way.
Like just not being like, no,
how
like,
dare you?
Yeah, like, oh no.
I wish someone else would have spoken up. I totally understand they didn't, but I wish for Gina's sake that someone would have said like, come on, Jade.
I think probably people did because
maybe they cut it. You mean?
Because I think everyone in that house was a little bit like, yeah, Gina's right.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and on every confessional, everyone, Gina's right.
But I don't know if I would have said anything when Janice is there because it's clear Janice is like so unpredictable.
Yeah.
I mean. Because I understand that Gina didn't want to say anything, but Janice was still pushing her, and she still said it, and she's like, zip it, bitch. I'm like, okay, I don't say anything anymore.
Yep.
I'm still on good pages with her.
And then we continue when we get back into the house. Gina is like fully over it, and she's like, I just want to take a shower, go to bed. And who sits on her bed? Jade.
With Nnenna. Who is... I'm not sure what is Nnenna's part. Because at the beginning, Nnenna is saying like, is she going to spank you? Is she blah, blah. But she's also sitting there. I'm like, Nnenna, are you really afraid of Jade or of Gina? Whose side...
No, Nnenna was on a good... No, I thought Nnenna was really nice because she was to Gina of like, well, did she spank you? And like, come on, you have to pull yourself together. Like, don't let her influence you. Just be confident in who you are and just don't make yourself vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
But also, it's easier to say that because I think Nnenna has that from herself a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think what was really shitty, what was that Jade was like, I want to talk about this now. And Gina was like, no, I don't want this right now. Like, she
I want to go to sleep.
Be like, no, I'm done with this for now. And just let it be. And then Jade is like, I want to talk about it. And I'm like, you want to save your ass. Yeah. You want to save your ass.
Yeah. Or create more drama. Because I think she didn't expect what was happening now.
Well, Gina stood up for herself.
Yeah, but I don't think Jade expected that.
No. But everyone was like, yes, Gina, go on.
But she did good.
Yeah.
She's like, you feel... Because Jade starts like saying, I feel sorry for you. And of course, that's what Jade does. She wants to create drama. She wants to be have the upper hand. And then she's like, you feel sorry for me? I feel sorry for you. You don't have any idea, Jade, what's going on, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, Gina. I mean, she said like, you don't get under my skin. I'm like, well... It's too late for that now, but at least you're doing it right now.
Yeah.
Because she is getting under your skin.
Yeah. But I was like, was I clapping? I don't think I was. But in my mind, I was clapping for Gina, and I was like, oh, now it finally... And that's also when I was like, if you can channel that like energy and take that with you, you could have become what the judges wanted from you.
Yeah, because the shitty thing is, she said this, and wow, go Gina, but it didn't have any... The day after, it was all gone. It was all gone again. She was still talking about Jade. I mean, Jade also talks about Gina, but I think Gina focuses more on Jade than the other way around. Because Jade is like, I don't care that you yelled at me.
Yeah.
But Gina's still like, oh fuck, what did I do? So Jade gets her way.
Well, I wouldn't call it she gets her way because I don't think it's like her. Would she? Is it like?
I mean, more like I found it funny that Jody said, like, Jody said something like, I mean, Jade was telling that Gina is insecure, and look at her now. And then you see her like running around like a crazy woman. Yeah. Like, she got under her skin. Yeah. She did it.
I think maybe okay, am I going to be nice about Jade? Yes, I'm going to be nice about Jade. Maybe because Jade once said of like, I'm not trying to say this to hurt you. I'm trying to let you see like you have to become your own person. I think that if Jade would have said that differently, in a more way, not of be like, you know what, I think you just didn't do that. But like not in a, because Jade can be very blunt in certain things. Maybe things would have been a little bit different.
And maybe we also give too much credit about Jade's how she thinks about it. I don't think she's that calculated to be like, ooh, I'm going to get underneath Gina's. Maybe she's just a bit of a pushover and a bit of not pushover, like that she walks over people. She's a bit loud, but I don't think she's that calculated.
It's like
I'm going to get her. No. She's getting like Lisa last season. She was calculated, and I think Jade is just more a bit dumb. Not dumb, not the way dumb, but like she doesn't really care that much.
I think it just happens, and then Jade is more of like, crap, this shouldn't have happened that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's that mean, I guess. But
well, you hope hopefully no one is that mean.
No.
Yeah.
No.
In the end, we all just try. Hey?
We all just try. But good for Gina.
Yeah, but it's sad that but also maybe she is calculated, because there is a part during the shoot with the challenge we're going to come to next with all the different seasons where Gina is all over the place, and then you see like Jade, but it's also editing, being like,
yeah, I don't believe that, because this will happen in later seasons as well. I'm going to talk to you guys about Bianca and Heather in season 9, cycle 9. That it always looks like the one is laughing at the other, and it actually apparently wasn't true. They were apparently backstage quite good friends, but they made someone out to be the bully and the other one the victim.
Jade and Gina?
No, that maybe it's not that they are friends. No, like in the later season, then you always see someone rolling the eyes when the other one does the photo shoot, and then that person said like, we were good friends. I never rolled my eyes at her. So production does a lot. Yeah. I mean, I think Jade laughed at everyone because she just was like, ha ha ha, you're bad at it.
But also, like, if we would have that assignment. And I would laugh running. I would laugh at you so hard. Joe would be like, it doesn't have to. Like,
can you imagine me being, ha 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 ha. Janice told me to laugh. Ha ha ha.
I could actually picture this, that you were all stressed out, and I just there in the corner be like, ha ha ha.
But out of us two, who would win the season's challenge? I think you would win the season's challenge. I would win the photo shoots. Like Danielle, you can win all the small battles. I will win the prize.
I would say you're more commercial. I'm more editorial.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
but I can. Yeah, but you have a nice smile. You know,
that is true.
And I don't. You laugh.
Well, you have more charisma than me, and that's better.
I can smile with my eyes. Yeah. I can smize. Well, when we go to the real challenge out of the 10 girls,
they have to do different seasons with clothing from Sears, I believe.
I have no idea.
Yeah, something, I don't know.
Something cheap.
Yeah. And then it's weird, like they have to do their own makeup, and they have like outfits already ready for them, but it's more of like they need to apply the different poses, the commercial things to it. Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting.
Yeah. No one did super bad, I guess.
But I like that how the guy, I forgot his name, who was like the leader of it all, who's also in the judging later.
Oh, the model or the photographer? Or the model?
The
one who welcomed them at the beginning. Yeah. He was the model. He was the model.
No, there was no model.
Because there were two guys, the photographer and he came in later. The photographer with the necklace.
Yeah, but you say the model, but there was no model.
Yeah, the first one was a model. They showed a picture of him as a model. The one with the weird hair.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant he was modeling.
No. But his job was being a model, and now he was a coach. He was like 40 years ago.
He was a coach? Okay.
No, he was coaching them.
Yeah, well. Okay, but good for him. Good for him.
Give me the guest judge. The guest judge. Okay,
let's just put it like that. But I find it hilarious how, in my opinion, he came across very superficial, because he was like, yeah, Nnenna, I didn't really like her vibe in the beginning. And then I saw her shooting, and I was like, wow. I'm like, okay, so if you the moment you get something from someone and you're like, oh, I can make money out of this, I like you.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Nigel Walker, because he also is like getting horny by the girls. Like, he said something about like, I really, really, really like you. Something to Molly Sue or something. I don't know. And he was like, you just want to take her home. Yeah. You just want to take her home. You dirty old man. But he was not that ugly. I would take him home.
Nah, it's not my type. But no.
Well, you were in love with Nigel at the beginning.
Yeah, and that took a turn quickly, very quickly. But Nnenna wins.
Nnenna wins. And she won
gets
all the clothes. What do you do? I mean, you have to fly home. How do you get all these clothes home? How do you do it?
Vacuum bags.
Yeah, but I'm sure they will not accommodate this. They will just give you the clothes and be like, good luck with it,
No.
bitch.
Would they?
Would they? Are you seriously asking this
Anyone
question?
knows this? You put it on Instagram.
We're going to ask Nnenna, how did you
Yeah.
take the clothes home? Did
Yeah.
they? I see them be like, good luck, Nnenna. You're eliminated now. We don't care about you anymore. And then 20 suitcases.
Or maybe they will send it later to her house.
I hope for her. Because what do you do with all those clothes?
Wear them.
There was no vintage back then.
That is true. Sell them. No, never mind.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Nnenna wins. She won a lot of challenges, I guess.
Yeah.
She's.
But then we get back to the house and we come back to another phone call of Nnenna with her boyfriend. She
Oh,
hangs up on him.
It's not only about Gina this episode. It's also about Nnenna.
Nnenna and the boyfriend, but it's really funny because they talk about something. I don't know what, but then
He says something about I miss you. I need your attention.
and then she just hangs up on it.
Yeah, but fair enough. I mean, we were talking about it. Like, this is your chance of a lifetime. You're in the show.
Have you ever
Leave
hung
me
up
alone.
on someone?
Yeah, my sister, my father, my mother.
Okay, maybe outside. Like
no, not.
have you ever hung up on your boyfriend?
I don't know. Probably.
Like, would you?
I don't know.
I don't.
But I understood Nnenna completely.
No, because I don't. Well, I probably must have hung up on someone once, but like, I can't remember that someone who's that close to me that I hung up on them because I was done with it.
Yeah, I know. I've done it to my mom.
Yeah, but I like mom, dad's
Screaming and then hanging up.
siblings.
Yeah, but also like being an adult, not when I was 16,
Why
like last
did you
year or
scream at your
something.
mom? What was wrong? You didn't pick up the groceries. What?
I don't know. That
How
was
old were you? Let's
like
put it
35. Like last year. Yeah. And then I will probably call back 30 minutes later saying I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do remember this was one time we were at my place and then you also had something with your mom and you weren't angry or something, but you reacted angry and then like literally 1 minute later, sorry, I have to call my mom again. And then you call, I just want to say I'm sorry that
The moment my mom calls, I'm already annoyed.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
But no, I would like coming back to what we were talking about.
Nnenna hanging up on a boyfriend.
But like why like no, I don't know. It tells me something about their relationship, but who am I?
But I was also thinking, because he is so possessive, like did Nnenna maybe cheat before or something? I mean, she showed some things in the show that could make it look that she's easy with kissing. I mean, maybe he is that possessive because, or maybe he's like, fuck, this girl's out of my league. I have to keep her because, come on, Nnenna is gorgeous.
Yeah.
All these things can be
True.
apart, but
We should interview him.
Ooh, yeah, the boyfriend. Probably ex-boyfriend. John. Okay.
But then we go to the Tyra Banks show. Why not?
Some free commercial.
And I also love it that, so what do you want to be when you grow up? They had to probably pick from a list.
I also, because they have the sets. They have the sets ready. They have to
Yeah.
pick from a list, yeah, but some things came true because Veranda became a lawyer.
True.
But I think they had the sets ready, like who wants to be the teacher, who wants to be the singer, who wants to be the nurse, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because what if you would have said like, yeah, what could you have done that is like very difficult on a set?
I want to become. Can you imagine? I want to become a gardener.
Well, yeah, but yeah, they could have done all those
wanna
things
become a
as well.
queen.
Because the sets were quite toned down.
Minimalistic,
So maybe they had a list
It
of
was
20
just,
things
it was
to
just
choose
an
from.
outfit.
Yeah.
But I think this was already like they had to choose this before, and then they had to say it again during this. Like this was.
And then Tyra had to be like, oh.
No.
But when Jade said, I want to be a kindergarten teacher.
Oh my god.
And then Danielle's like something like, I would rather have my kids homeschooled
Yes.
than going to Jade's school. Can you imagine Jade being your
this
teacher?
episode, Danielle was really funny.
She is in it.
She had all the one-liners like
Yeah.
really good. But yeah, after that we go to the photo shoot and okay, they have a shoot with the guys, but why did they have to walk in without shirts? I didn't mind actually, but like why? This is pure television.
This is the reason.
Yeah.
Because I think
What was the reason?
the only people who are watching America's Next Top Model are the gays and the girls.
I didn't know it was gay at that time.
Well, maybe some people found out while watching.
At that time,
Because I remember watching season 2. You guys, maybe you remember as well. In season 2, they have the photo shoot when they are in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, I don't remember that I saw season 2 when I was younger. I remember season 3.
No, season 2 we watched together 2 years ago.
Yeah, but not when I was younger.
Yeah, okay, but do you remember that photo shoot, Garden of Eden?
I only know the song from Lady Gaga.
Here, and then these photos, I'm going to show Dennis in the meantime.
Oh,
I remember all these guys And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, no.
Give me some of that. I was impressed by the girls, but I was more like, I want to be like the girls and I want to be with the boys.
No, I was not interested in boys at all. Like, at all. I was just focused on, oh, look at those pretty dresses. Oh, look at the makeup. Oh.
And maybe also we are 1 year apart. That doesn't really matter now. But maybe back then it was like being 14 or 15 can already make the difference.
Yeah.
Because I'm 1 year older.
But I think the only time when I got, like, when I look back on me at that time and being interested in boys, now I realize with certain things, I'm like, oh, maybe I really like that boy. And now I realize that. But, like, at that time, I never had it with TV shows.
Nee,
it was like more...
And I remember watching these kind of shows like, ooh, and I'm of course. So I think they did it for, or maybe Jay Manuel requested it. Like they can come standing next to me, but they have to be naked.
Yeah,
I mean, no one's complaining, and or maybe
true.
They wanted them themselves. Like I want to show how muscled I am.
They wanted them to
hire me.
They just got hired for the bodies, but
yeah.
well, also
they
the faces.
Looked good. They looked good.
But then the next thing, Jade's hair. She looked like
what is up with Jade's wig like extensions?
She looked like the one from this the Wizard of Oz, the
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow.
But it was only on the front. You could see in the back the hair sticking out.
Ugly. It was so ugly.
And I was thinking like, okay, maybe it's only ugly because we see it moving. If we see it from the front, it looks good. But in the picture, it still looked bad.
Yeah.
I mean, even a wig would have been better.
Do you know which hair was cool though? Sarah.
But why did they cut her hair?
Yeah.
She looks gorgeous. I mean, this is like, it was not like a very expensive, it was like an easy thing to clip on, I guess, but it looked good. Yeah. They shouldn't have cut her hair.
Nah.
She immediately looks sexy. Yeah. Otherwise, she looks a bit geeky, but she looks good.
It wasn't, I'm curious what she did with her own hair after, and if she ever did modeling after, actually.
I don't think she did. I think she should have, but she was the one who picked from a mall. I don't think she never really had the...
Oh, yeah, that was her.
Yeah, she was not the girl who wanted it that much. She just had some natural potential.
Yeah. True.
She did good this photo shoot, I think.
Yeah.
By the way,
talking about someone who wasn't good for this shoot, Gina. She was all over the place. Literally.
She wasn't doing any posing.
No, but you know what it is? She was. Jay Manuel, Jay whatever, which Jade is. He said like, yeah, your guy model is stealing the focus, and I totally get it because her job was like a seamstress or like whatever fashion
designer,
and she was like putting herself in a position where she was like she was like, she wasn't taking the spot of the picture. She was making herself, I don't know how to say it in English, you have someone who's dominant and then
submissive.
She was making herself submissive. This is very gay language, but never mind. It was not.
How can you not know this word in English, Dennis?
No, because it's like she like onderdanig, but like not submissive, but let's just call it that because otherwise I'm not.
She wasn't leading the shoot.
Thank you. She wasn't in like the main focus, but the way she posed herself, she was like measuring his things, but then she could have made that way bigger. That she could have put him down and be like, I'm measuring, like, you know what?
Because she was literally doing the job. She was literally with that thing in her hand, like the measuring tape.
She wasn't modeling,
and she was
at
the
all.
hands in front of her face, and like do a pose with the measuring, then do it somewhere else. I mean, like because Molly Sue had to do makeup, and she was like standing with the hand like this, and standing with like she never put on makeup on the guy. Like Gina was literally doing the job that she was assigned to. She didn't pose, but I was a bit like, it was clear that Jay Manuel was very annoyed, but we didn't hear him give any tips.
No, but also
at least tell her pose.
Yeah, but
show your face.
He kind of gave her tips, like, okay, I'm just, because he didn't really know what to say, and then he was like, he's stealing focus from you, like you're not taking the
while he was not doing anything. that points out how bad Gina was. Yeah.
So it was.
I think every week she got worse. Yeah. Her first shoot, the ball shoot, was okay. Second one, and then it was worse.
Yeah. But someone who was steaming,
Nnenna. She was. You could see the smile from ear to ear. She was like a Cheshire cat, already from the beginning. She was like excited to pose with Vaughn, the male model. Yeah, but it looked hot. It looked steamy.
Yes,
it got so steamy.
What did you think about the kiss?
Well, it looked like he was like putting his face like in front of her.
It wasn't necessary.
Like, it wasn't necessary, but I mean, it was also awkward.
Who initiated it?
She initiated it. I think she. It was like this. Like if I am Nnenna, then it's like this. That like, okay, what he puts his face in front of her face. Like, where do you go? And she did like, it was more like a, it was like a brush
of the brush of the lips.
It was not like a mwah. So.
Well, Yeah.
And also I was thinking it was out in the open. It was during the shoots.
It was
get
in
excited.
my opinion, it was too much. It was too much.
Maybe I'm more accepting in this.
It's more of like it wasn't necessary.
No, but come on, you had a fight with your boyfriend. You have a photo shoot with Vaughn.
Well, I'm not judging. I
would do I won't do the same.
I'm not judging. Like,
I understand
if his face was there and he was like not pushing away, I'd be like, "Hello, mama."
Yeah, but how shitty if you have a boyfriend if you go on the show.
Well,
I mean, you meet all these models.
Choices.
I would kiss them all. You know. Yeah. But I found the funny thing is that she's running away. It's Danielle like, yeah.
But he was also running away because they said something like. There was a tent going on. He probably got a hard on.
Jody said something like they went to Africa to put on a tent, but you couldn't stay dry on it or something. Yeah,
the tent wasn't going down.
That's also a good quote.
Oh no.
Yeah, but and then she came back to the house, and what is the first thing Nnenna's doing?
Calling her. Well, I kind of respect her for calling her boyfriend and telling about it a little bit. Yeah. But I also found it weird. Yeah, the girls told me I should, so yeah, maybe I should have.
Yeah, because she said like I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I'm like, yeah. I mean, I understand because I also don't think it, but saying that makes it maybe even worse.
Yeah.
Then come clean and just say like I kissed someone. I'm sorry. And then say not a big of a deal, but not saying like, oh, I only say it because the girls made me say it. Like,
and also, I think it would have been smarter. But this is looking back on it. I do have to say, to be like, hey, we had a photo shoot, and in the photo shoot we had real chemistry, or not say chemistry, but like we had to have a photo shoot with a male model, and we have to have a connection. But in the moment, the connection led to a kind of kiss. Yeah, I do want to say it was about. Actually, if you were talking to your boyfriend, like I would say then, like, hey, it was a kiss with the shoot. It wasn't a kiss
after the shoot or whatever.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
No, it was in front of everyone.
Yes, it was a photo shoot kiss.
Yeah, this is not something you break up about. I would say.
Well, I would actually, because if you see the footage and you're like, this wasn't a photo shoot kiss. There was more happening.
Well, I think Nnenna breaks up with him before he can break up with her. I guess.
Probably. But yeah, so from a steaming shoot, we go to an judging.
Not so steaming posing challenge.
Yeah, the challenge you can talk about if you want to.
Yeah, but I only write down the commercial posing when they had to do like, it's so awkward to look at it. And then they had to pose in like a fireman outfit or whatever, firefighter outfit.
Gina, can I put this on?
Poor Gina, the editing, and then also what it tricky like like doing a cough, like waiting for Gina to pose. Yeah, that was not okay.
Oh no.
Let's go to the pictures.
Yes. What did you think of Leslie?
I think she was my favorite picture.
She was my favorite too.
Oh, really? I was like, okay, boring, the first one
but
already.
I do have to say that the dress helped.
Yeah.
The dress helped a lot.
She always has a nice side thing with the hands. Yeah, she had a good picture. But she delivers every week. Yeah. Who's the second one? I don't have the order anymore.
I have the order. Okay. Danielle. I thought it was fine. It was good. It was good. Nothing wrong with it.
1+.
Then we have Molly Sue, which was also good to me.
Yeah, like on top with Leslie, but Leslie I prefer more.
No, to me Molly was good because I think Molly could have pushed it further.
Yeah, you said that you agree with the judges. I understand that, but I think more in person. In picture she shines. She's more in a person. She's like la la la.
No, because I think as a person she has a little bit a mysterious thing what I like. But in the pictures, I feel like she can take that further.
Yeah, and also she doesn't look that tall.
She isn't tall.
No, but also in the picture she doesn't look that editorial. That she looks like her face is editorial and her body is like sexy, and it doesn't match with each other. Yeah,
I don't agree that it doesn't match, but I get what you're saying. Like she needs to learn how to maybe make herself bigger.
Because like the kind of model she should be, I guess, because she's more like a high fashion.
What Sandra has decided for you, Molly.
No, but I mean more like she looks like the high fashion kind of girl.
Yeah,
you want her to be more tall.
Yeah. But then again, Eva wasn't.
Yeah, but she was not high fashion.
Well,
Eva was more like hip hop high fashion. You know what I mean? Like this one, she's like the editorial one.
Yeah. Okay. Then we have Brooke. It was fine.
Yeah. It was better than expected.
It was like not bad, not good. It was fine. It was like
okay.
You checked the box.
I mean, but I mean, we get later on who gets in the bottom two. It was also for me like next to Gina, who will get in it. It was not a super clear loser next to Gina. That sounds very bad, but they all did okay this week. Yeah.
Well, I don't agree actually, because then we have Joni, which was fine.
She looks old.
Yeah, they loved it. The mom thing. I was like, it's a good picture, it's fine, but like, I wasn't blown away by it. For example,
I agree. I'm a Joni trooper. I love her. She's quite funny, but she didn't put it off this week. Also, the challenge, she was a bit awkward. Yeah,
Yeah.
They hyped her up more than she deserved this week.
Yeah. Then we go to Sarah. I did not like.
Oh, I did. I liked her post, like a nice arch of the back.
No, I hated it because I was like, it doesn't. If you, maybe this is a dancer's thing, but like if you arch your back that way, you need to relax your shoulders.
Ah, okay. Oh, I thought you were more thinking what Jay Manor said, that she looked too slutty. I'm like, that's more the makeup.
But like for me, it just didn't click together.
She has big lips. Maybe that makes it a bit more blow-up dollish. But she is not slutty in her movement, I guess, right?
Nah, I just wasn't a fan. Okay. Then we have Jade.
I didn't like the picture.
It was a good picture. It wasn't wow, but it was good.
I found it quite typical. Like, oh, I'm going to be the sexy teacher. Pose. Like, this is what you think of the first
No,
shots.
because she could have made it more like.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I thought actually she made it very clean.
Yeah. I don't know. She has a good body, but the face, it was.
No, I liked her face. I liked her face.
Oh my
actually.
God! Look at you rooting for.
Yeah, I was actually thinking while I wrote it down. I was like, am I going to be positive about Jade? But yes,
we have to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still a model. It's not a person. It's not America's Next Top Best Friend to talk with Jade's words.
Then we go to Gina. Nope.
No.
Yeah, it was bad.
A nice face because she has a good face, but
no.
This picture, I actually believe that this was her best picture. Because sometimes I'm like, is this her best? But with her, like, it looked worse on set than it turned out.
That is true. That is very true. Then we go to Veranda.
Oh, good. Oh, also one of my favorites.
Well, I was with her. It was fine because I feel like the picture for
she started off weak.
Yeah,
in the competition.
For her, this was a really good picture. Yeah. But then looking at everyone else, I'm like, this was okay.
Yeah, she's a slow burner.
Yeah.
She's slowly getting more.
But like, I'm happy for her because I'm like, oh, you're showing a lot of potential right now.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Then we get to Nnenna.
The picture itself was. I expected more. Maybe it was a nice photo.
Picture. It was steaming. The picture. I'm like, damn.
Really?
Yeah. To me, this was also one of the best.
Oh no, my first call would have been Leslie.
Yeah.
And after that, I think Veranda or Molly soon. You and Nnenna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And my worst were Sarah and Gina.
So your bottom two would have been Sarah and Gina. I don't know what my next to Gina. I would have maybe I agree with Brooke, but it was clear that this was Gina's time to go.
Do you agree that Veranda was the first call out?
I'm okay with it. Yeah. I would have expected. I would have thought I would have put Danielle's first call because they find her funny with the singing. They were super positive about the picture. I'm like, it's not that great. So
I think maybe with Veranda because she showed the biggest growth.
That's true.
And I could agree.
But they should have given it to Leslie. But they're not going to give it to Leslie because they make her look like she's mediocre the whole time. And she's not mediocre. Her pictures are one of the best. She is not a mediocre competitor.
I don't know what's going to happen next, but we'll see. But then
justice for Leslie.
Do you agree with the bottom two?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I also agree with Gina going on.
Yeah.
It was her time to go. It's quite a strong group. There's quite a few good models. Not a lot of filler girls anymore. Don't you think?
I don't know.
I mean, I look at these girls. I know, of course, who is going to win. But when I look at now the top 9, I'm like, there's not someone that's like, oh, clearly that one is going to go home next week. That's the one they still need to cut. You know what I mean?
True, yeah. It's very, they switch around a lot.
Yeah, and like a few seasons before, it was like, okay, there are 3-4 who are good, and the rest will go home eventually.
True.
What you say, it switches around. Everyone had their, almost everyone at the moment, but I think it's now the moment for Leslie to shine.
This was like the best season, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
You don't agree, right? Maybe it has to come yet, or maybe you don't like it. It's
not,
known to be...
Well, I do have to say, this episode, as you can see, this is a very long episode for us as well, how long we're talking, but there was a lot happening.
A lot happened.
But it was, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm saying something weird actually, but like the drama also seems real.
Yeah.
As in, of course, Janice made it a little bit bigger in a way, but there was drama between Gina and Jade.
Yeah.
So...
Like and it also never gets too dark. Like last season, I remember with like the drinking of Lisa and with eating disorders and everything. It's like, oh, I don't like these topics. Here's more like funny dark. I don't know.
They're just like fights between people.
Yeah, and it's more like I would want to hang out in this season with the girls. Like last season would be like, I wouldn't want to be in the house. It was only bullying and complaining. Yeah. This season seems more fun.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what the season has to bring because I don't know.
Yes, we'll see.
We'll see. See you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
if you enjoy listening to us, you can follow us on Instagram at But What Make It Fashion. We have a website, and how you get there, you can see that in our Instagram bio. And if you really, really enjoy listening to us, we would love for you to give us a 5-star review. You can even get in contact with us by sending us a message. And how to do that, you can see that in every description of every episode on all podcast platforms. Thank you.